There's been an update to the JP streamer case. You know that video I made a couple of days ago where I talked about the live streamer that died live on air while being tortured by his friends? Well, the update that I have is regarding to the autopsy that they performed, and they kind of made a decision as to why he died. And they ended up deciding those guys weren't at fault. Now, I want to start off with a couple of updates first, though, because I did miss a couple of things that I want to touch on. Apparently, this information was floating out around there. I wasn't able to get my hands on it. So, apparently, he sent his mother a text message. This would have cleared up the situation a lot for me because I wasn't certain what caused him to be there. Apparently, he sent his mother a text message saying that he didn't want to be there. During the stream, there was even a little section where they were worried about him dying because they knew that he wasn't healthy. He wasn't doing that great. And all of this torture that they were going to put him through might kill him. So there's a clip going around out there, one that I cannot find for the life of me, but one that I have heard about. They made him say on like camera that if he dies, it's his own fault. It's either his bad living or his health, etc., etc. It's insane. So here's a statement from one of the three tapeworms that did this to him. His name's Naruto. We'll be talking a bit more about him afterwards, but here's a look at the statement that he put out after the death of JP. Naruto paid tribute to his brother, sidekick, partner, and asked for respect for his memory. So by respect for his memory, what he actually means is don't share these clips, guys. Don't share these clips. I'm fucked if you share these clips. He wrote, I've always dreaded the day I have to write these words. Sadly, last night, JP left us. My brother, my sidekick, my partner, 6 years by my side, never letting go. I love you, my brother, and we will miss you terribly. Why the fuck would you call him a sidekick? And he's not your second family. Did you see what you did to him? Were you conscious? For now, though, we're going to hop right into it with the update. French authorities rule out foul play in streamers on-air death. A French prosecutor said Thursday that Raphael Graven, known as Jean Pormanove, likely died of medical causes, not foul play, after collapsing during a broadcast. His on-air death sparked a public outcry and a judicial investigation into alleged abuse. Let me tell you this, though. Those three guys have actually gotten brought in by the police to kind of look into the fact that, hey, you've been abusing this man. What's been going on? Oh, this is fine. Okay, you're gone. You feel free to leave. I'm pretty sure they were out the next day. So nothing ended up coming of this situation. They knew that they were mistreating this guy and they didn't do anything about it. They just let it go. This makes case number 2, and he's actually died, and these guys are related to it. There's footage of him abusing this guy, choking him out, putting shit in his mouth, covering him in substances, not allowing him to sleep. I don't know how you don't see that they had an impact on his health. Like, look me in the eyes and tell me that if that wasn't going on, that he wouldn't at least have lived a little bit longer. I really don't think that that's far-fetched to say. But prosecutor Damian Martinelli said on Thursday that medical examiners believed Mr. Graven's death was not of traumatic origin and not related to the intervention of a third party, or fourth or fifth, I suppose. He said forensic doctors had found no internal or external traumatic injuries or burns, only a few bruises and healed lesions. You know, from past traumas, most likely. It's not like there's footage of that online. Whatever. He also said tests had been ordered and Mr. Graven may have had heart issues in addition to receiving treatment for a problem with his thyroid. Now, I know that some people might be out there on their perch thinking, these guys clearly didn't know about his medical conditions. It's not their fault. Plus, you yourself have stated, he said on air, it is not his fault. He was forced, by the way. If you find that footage, you will easily be able to tell that he was forced, and that won't stand up for shit. Second thing, that's not something you can do. I don't think you can give up your rights like that and just be like, feel free to torture me. I don't think I can walk up to someone with a gun and be like, hey, wanna bang bang? Hey, it's free. and they'll get away with it. That's not how that works. I just want to show you the lack of remorse of this guy. This is the first time you're going to see the Naruto guy that I put up. I didn't want to talk about him too much. I don't want to give this guy exposure. He deserves as much exposure as my ass crack does to the public.
Te moquer du Raphaël quand il pleure, mais tu es inhumain. Inhumain, tu es inhumain.
Mais il pleure parce qu'il est tombé sur
Ferme ta
Chained Together.
Ferme ta
Mais il est tombé sur Chained Together, bien sûr que c'est drôle.
Ouais. Hein, fouiller son téléphone et tout faire comme tu fais, tu te prends pour qui?
Ben vous devez vous mettre à genoux et vous excuser depuis des jours, on n'a pas de nouvelles.
Plutôt crever que de me mettre à genoux devant toi. Plutôt crever.
Mais vous allez vous mettre à chialer comme votre fils.
Ferme ta je ne chialerai pas.
As you can tell, this guy's just a complete fucking douchebag. He can barely contain himself from laughing. He thinks that this is so funny, seeing this mother distressed on the phone, yelling at him about, sure, maybe she's overreacting to some people. I don't think so. I think that I'd be just as pissed if my son was getting mocked constantly online and abused and just put into a worse situation than he would have ever been if they would have never met them. It must be the most distressful thing for this mother. For those of you wondering too, JP apparently got in with these guys after he started out gaming and then got into in real life streaming, where he met up with these guys thinking that it would be great to do content with them. And they ended up just taking advantage of the whole situation that he was in. And that's how he ended up with them. That's as far as I could tell. That's as far as my research led me to. I can't believe that nobody called this out. There were so many people watching his stream, donating them money. Again, I'm going to reiterate that they made $36,000 from this before it got shut down. They were banned, but now they're not. Kick unbanned them. And this is going to take me into the second point that I want to talk about, which is Kick. This is going to be a short one, but Kick needs to buckle down, okay? Kick France was using JP as promotion for their merchandise. Therefore, meaning they knew about the whole stream situation that was happening for the last 3 years, the whole torture, all of it. They knew about it and they did nothing because it was making them money and it was making them rock solid in the pants. So they just had to let it go. On to the next and last and final point, which I'm going to be talking about, which is this Naruto guy, which is a complete and utter fucking disgrace to the anime. He's suing people. I don't know who the fuck he's suing, but he's suing for cyberbullying. Naruto's lawyer files cyberbullying complaint amid backlash to Jean Pormanove's death. Naruto, who has been seen on streams with Pormanove in the past, is now facing intense backlash online, which is well deserved. His lawyer, Yasin Saduni, insists that Sensen Dodi is the victim of a campaign of cyberbullying. Now, I'm assuming that this is regarding to people that maybe are just going straight into his DMs and calling him a cunt or something. I'm not sure. I think that this is such a scumbag move to play the victim after causing so much pain. I think it's just crazy that it's gotten to this point and that they ended up deciding, hey, yeah, no, he died of natural causes. Could be the case if everything that happened hadn't happened. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys.